we still have the marriage arrangements today. And it provides security for the entire association of brothers who enter into marriage. For a Christian marriage to last, it's a little bit different than those that are in the world and that get married. If you have two good people that choose to get married, and they may not be religious at all, if they pull together, if they stay united, they can have a solid marriage. It's almost like a two-fold cord or rope. It's better than a single cord rope. It's stronger. As long as that the two strands pull together. Well, the difference with a Christian marriage is the Christian has a third cord involved, and that's God. And since it's His arrangement, we can see how that would make a marriage so much stronger. You know, just to reflect back on what God had in mind. Let's open up our Bible to Genesis, the 2nd chapter, verses 21 and 22. There's something that most of us are aware of, but let's take a little closer look at verse 21 and verse 22. Hence, Jehovah God had a deep sleep fall upon the man, and while he was sleeping, he took one of the ribs and then closed up the flesh over it. And Jehovah God proceeded to build the rib that he had taken from the man into a woman. Now, most of us are aware of that fact, but the last few words are the real important thing for us. Here it mentions that after he had created Eve, he says that Jehovah proceeded to bring her to him. Jehovah gave her in marriage to Adam. And there we see the formation of that sacred institution of marriage. It's always been Jehovah's purpose that man and woman be joined together and form a single bond. You'll notice in verse 24 it says, "That is why man will leave his father and his mother and must stick to his wife, and they must become one flesh." So you remember we were talking about that cord or that rope? So if a Christian man and woman bind together, they become one. They're no longer two, so they have to pull in the same direction. And then you add in putting Jehovah God first in your life. Now, Jehovah becomes part of that rope. And it's a threefold cord. And because Jehovah is a God of love, the marriage is going to reflect that same love. He's a God that's a happy God. He wants us to be happy. So if we keep Him in our life, if we pay attention to His commands, then we will have a happy marriage life. We will have a strong marriage. And we will pull together. And that means being assistants one to the other. Now, this having been said, I'd like to ask each of you to answer a question. First of all, do you, David Debacco, in the presence of Jehovah God and these witnesses, take Barbara Watley to be your wedded wife, to love and to cherish in accordance with divine law as outlined in the Holy Scriptures for Christian husbands, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Barbara, do you, Barbara Watley, in the presence of Jehovah God and these witnesses, take David Debacco to be your wedded husband, to love and to cherish and deeply respect in accordance with divine law as outlined in the Holy Scripture for Christian wives for as long as you both may live?
I do.
Now, if you will, repeat after me. David first. I, David Debacco, take you, Barbara Watley,
I, David Debacco, take you, Barbara Watley,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to love and to cherish in accordance with the divine law,
to love and to cherish according to the divine law,
as set forth in the Holy Scriptures for Christian husbands,
as set forth in the Holy Scriptures for Christian husbands,
for as long as we both shall live together on earth,
as long as we both shall live together on earth,
according to God's marital arrangement.
according to God's marital arrangement.
Barbara. I, Barbara Watley,
I, Barbara Watley,
take you, David Debacco,
do take you, David Debacco,
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
to love and to cherish
to love and to cherish
and deeply respect
and deeply respect
in accordance with the divine law
in accordance with the divine law
as set forth in the Holy Scriptures
as set forth in the Holy Scriptures
for Christian wives,
for Christian wives,
for as long as we both shall live together on earth,
for as long as we both shall live
together
together
on
on
earth,
earth,
according to God's marital arrangement.
according to God's marital arrangements.
Could we have the rings, please? David first. Now, these rings are an outward sign, a visible signifying to all that these two are now united in marriage. And of course, you can both go ahead and exchange rings. All right, for as much as David Debacco and Barbara Watley have not only joined together in civil matrimony, but covenanted before Jehovah God and these witnesses here today to accept each other in holy wedlock, and we might add that what Jehovah God has yoked together, let no man put apart. I'm happy to present to you, brother and sister Debacco.